Hello, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Oh man, I am exhausted, but I hope all of you are having a good night. I hope you all had a great weekend. Let me turn myself down just a little bit. Well, my last stream got derailed, as we know. So, what I'm doing is I'm going to do a redo of the stream that I had planned originally. And I am going to keep up this goal, or I don't know if you call it a goal, but like a $10 name on Copper's face, because I think what I want to do is I want to fill up his entire face and chest, and then I think I want to like send it to Mike, because I think Mike's going to Camp Keem, and that way Mike can take it to Camp Keem and give it to Copper. Because I want him to have it. And put it in his background. So, I think we can like cover up all his entire face, all of his chest, like basically like tatting him up, right? So, I think that would be a good idea. And I really hope he hangs it up in his background, because we all worked really hard on it, you know? So let me pull up my thing that I had from the other day that had all my links. So we left off, before I got drug into live, we left off at everyone quitting. But now we have more people to add to the list. Tammy10 has also quit. Okay, I see you guys saying it's delayed, so I can do it like this, but anytime that I have to show a clip, it may be delayed, because I'll have to use the Discord. Hopefully this is better. So, Tammy10 is now added to the list of people that have quit. Um, it's unfortunate, but if you didn't see Nature, everything got exposed on Nature, and she there was there were freaking screenshots released, DMs released. Tammy did not want to come up and defend herself, so it was basically her communicating through either Bones or me, and ultimately she decided to quit. This was what happened today. So they had it out on Nature, and this went on for like 45 minutes on Nature, or almost an hour. So it was a long time, and there were a lot of DMs that got leaked. So if you didn't see that, I would 100% recommend you go and watch it. But today, in announcements, let me screenshot this and then put it on screen. That way you guys can see what I see. Do you see what I see? And I think you guys like to see what I'm reading as I'm reading it. So give me 1 second. 1 second. But yeah, so what happened on Nature, basically Tammy and Keem had been going kind of back and forth in the DMs, or it was mostly Tammy trying to go back and forth, but like Keem is not one to sit there and argue with you through DMs because of his dyslexia and just like the sheer lack of time he has. Like, he does not have time to sit there and fucking DM someone back and forth, back and forth. Like, he'd rather just get on a call or take it to a show and deal with it there. So she didn't come up, but she was messaging me and Bones, right? And all this happened. Well, she claimed it. See, this is where the story gets kind of discombobulated, because she says that this stuff happened because of the Milker situation, right? Piper, come here. Come get in your bed. Come get in your bed. Get in your bed. She claims it happened because of the Milker situation. Okay, first, they thought that Mel was going to be voted off, right? Well, I think Mel's husband was the one donating to save her ass. And, so basically Tater got voted off, which no one expected to see Tater voted off. It was almost 100% going to be Tammy and Tater on that show. But because Mel ended up staying, and then Tater got voted off, it created like a weird thing. And I don't think Milkers would have lasted with Tammy and Melcifer, because Melcifer is fucking boring. Anyway, so because of Denmark quitting, Keem needed somebody to go work on Cracked with Angel, right? Keem put Melcifer over there. Melcifer decided, fuck that, I'm not working with her. And so Keem just fired her completely. So that left Tammy by herself. And that's kind of what started the issue, because Tammy was like, look, I want to work with a male co-host. I think I work better with men. And I think she may have wanted to work with Bones or Booster or someone that's kind of already established in the universe. This is just what I'm getting from the entire situation, and based on like how she acted with the intern that she got placed with and all of that. So this is my speculation. I think she wanted someone that was already kind of established in the universe. But the problem with that is that we're already at a shortage with male hosts. And this is something that Keem has discussed. This is very well known. Even Xylee was like begging for us to get more male co-host or male host in here. And so we got a new one. Well, I think there may be like two new interns, but one of them is like kind of good and people seem to really like him. And he is the Low Res Joe, or the Timu Rastov. And so Keem was like, okay, you want a male co-host? He put Timu Rastov over there with Tammy Piper, come here. And she didn't like that. She didn't want, I don't think she wanted to work with him, but she claims that wasn't it. So it's like, I don't really know what to believe, but this is what was put into announcements today. I'm going to have to switch over to my Discord. So this is what Keem put in announcements at 12 o'clock today. Update on the Tammy situation. I attempted to resolve things with Tammy, requesting a private call. I demanded that Low Res Joe records the call, not for content, but for my own protection, since she has been falsely accusing me of multiple things over the last 24 hours. I told her many times this was not for content, and my goal was to resolve things, and she flat out refused. Then Tammy, the Twitter fingers, came back out with a whole new series of false allegations. No progress. So Keem was attempting to kind of rectify this situation, and he had no luck, so he just made a little update. Well, then 2 hours later, he makes another update and says, update, Tammy, Kelly, the instigator, and I just finished a 1.5 hour minute call. The conversation was recorded by Kelly with permission of all parties. As a result, Tammy has quit. I do not hate Tammy. She is not my enemy. However, I gotta call a spade a spade. Tammy is nuts, very delusional and detached from reality. She contradicted herself throughout the entire conversation, blamed everyone else for all of her problems, and refused to take accountability for anything at all. She also had another series of false allegations on me and others in the universe. I am wishing Tammy the best and hope she gets the help that she needs. So that's the update on Tammy. And I don't know. What do you guys feel about this situation? I'm very curious of how chat feels. So I'm going to do a poll. Tammy leaving LCU. Good or bad? Let me know, guys. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at with that situation. And you know, it's kind of sad because like we all know that we've had a lot of people quit the LCU, and just to lose another person, it's just like, what the fuck is happening? You know what I mean? Shifty, you thought this show was cut? No, we're just on B circuit. Okay, so I don't think I got to cover the Zoe Laverne situation when Foxy actually... Did I cover the Foxy and Zoe Laverne before I got drug into live? Maybe I did. I honestly don't remember. I kind of don't want to cover the Zoe Laverne shit because, like, who the fuck cares at this point? So next on the list was getting into the Phantom bullshit that's been happening. So Booster outed that Phantom and Booster were talking to Ghost Spike. That's kind of how all this shit started, right? This happened like a few days ago. And that Phantom was leading Ghost Spike on while fucking with other women in the Discord. And so Phantom finally showed up on Nature with Ghost Spike. This is after they were trying to confront him on live about it. And he finally decided to show up with Ghost Spike while all this shit was getting aired out. And this is a little bit of what happened on Nature when this happened. I'm going to have to switch again.
What the fuck y'all want?
The rumor is that you've been cheating on this girl right here, by the name of Ghost Spike. You've been cheating on her.
No.
Ghost Spike.
Well,
you did
say on I don't know what show it was that you get a lot of play and you've been fucking a lot of bitches this past month. You said that.
Okay.
So you are cheating.
You say a lot of things. There are a lot of people that say things.
But you were like someone in a committed talking ship with this person. And you're also...
This is my friend, Ghost Spike, who has been a friend of mine since after Fat Camp when I was melting down.
Okay. So that was just a little bit of his... I don't know what you would call it, like, explanation over who this chick was. I'm not fucking buying it. It's very obvious. Not only me, but several other people on panel agreed with this. It was very obvious that Phantom and Ghost Spike had been, like, in the DMs right before they went up there. And they, like, had gotten on the same page. Like, this is what we're going to say. We're going to stick to this story. Everything else just deny, deflect. It was like blatantly obvious that they had kind of like talked about it beforehand and gotten on the same page because no one was buying this shit. No one was buying that they were just friends because there were screenshots between Ghost Spike and Booster that showed, oh, I'm gonna, like, that she was gonna fucking go and meet Phantom in Texas. I don't know where she's from, but she was saving up, so it was probably, she lives probably several states away, so it would be like a kind of expensive trip. So, I mean, call me a shitty friend, but I'm not just gonna go and save up money to meet a friend of the opposite sex, just for the hell of it that I just randomly met online. Granted, I possibly am planning to go and do an IRL with Bones, but that's also my coworker, and that's also, like, for content purposes, so it's a little bit different, but just to go fly or whatever across for a friend that you have no feelings for, like, I don't know. I'm just not fucking buying it, dude. And a lot of the other people on panel didn't buy it either. And she also had told Booster that she was tired of being ignored by Phantom. And that's, to me, that's just not something you say about someone that you're just friends with. Like, who the fuck cares if your friend is ignoring you? Like, I think as adults, we understand that our friends are busy. They have lives. They have kids. They have jobs. They have, you know, things they're doing. They have social things that they're doing. Like, people get busy. And so I think as adults, if you're in an adult friendship, you get that. And so it's not a big deal if someone doesn't reply to you. So that to me screamed relationship vibes. And, yeah, so that was that. No one believed their story. They were very obviously talking more than that. She also said that she wanted to leave her husband and that they were in an open relationship. Okay, so all of this plays out, right? Well, then we get another person. Let me switch, sorry. Well, then we get another person that comes forward and says, oh, by the way, I was also talking to Phantom at one point, and this was, my experience with Phantom was also hot fucking garbage. So, who was that? That was Bettina. Now, Bettina is also from the Discord. Do we see a pattern here? So, Bettina comes forward. She kind of, like, lets us know, hey, this is what's been going on. And, no, or I don't know. I don't remember actually who she came forward to first. But she did try and go up, or maybe I went up there and exposed it. I don't remember the timeline. But regardless, Bettina did try to join Lolcow Live when they were discussing the Phantom bullshit. And this is how that went. One second.
Yo, let's go!
Because it's age restricted, yo, I have to find the timestamp. I think it's at 55. Let me see. Manually find the timestamp. Okay. One second, guys. Let me switch this. This is how that went.
Bettina, drag Bettina in.
I'm bringing her in.
I feel like you're
Kelly
reluctant.
Wilson 3 donated $19.99. No one gave Phantom a second look before Fupa was interested in him. LMAO.
That's true.
Josh Dodson 555 donated $20. Get Boogie out of the corner, Keem.
Where did she
Have
go?
some mercy.
Thank you. I'm going to count that. I'm going to count that because I have a show to do. Lolo, I'm sorry, but I have a show to do. Can talk to you. Now I don't know if I should talk about Glass.
You have stuff to talk about, but you're not saying anything. Talk about it.
I keep getting interrupted, Copper. I keep getting interrupted. They won't let me do it. I'm frustrated too, man.
You're going to spend more time complaining that you can't
Bettina
do it.
D's, you're on Lolcow Live. Now, would you like to tell the audience what you messaged me?
Go on camera, Bettina. Have some professionalism, please.
Hey, Copper, I'm with my 5-year-old. I'm not getting on the fucking camera.
Oh, okay, well, I was supposed to know that, I guess. I didn't know. Fucking weirdo.
And then she leaves. Are you dragging her out? I will check with the mods. If you're
At Mrs. C1 donated $20. Copper what?
So Phantom admitted here that he had been dragging Bettina out. He probably did it both times.
Is that hole in picture?
It's trying to get up here to talk about Phantom. He's dragging her the fuck out. You come fix this motherfucker, or I will drive to Houston and I will fix the motherfucker.
Oh, where's the big hard ass now? You're really gonna fucking drag the woman out because she's about to drag you, Phantom?
No, I just don't care what she has to say because I got the fucking proof in my text messages.
I do.
Get her up here now. That is some fucking bullshit. You dragging her out before.
Well, see what you started, Kim? See what's happening here? Now I have to go in the corner?
Team didn't
Yeah, I
start
didn't think
that
anyone was
high.
gonna do it.
That's great.
Okay,
That's great.
Phantom, you're gonna shut your fucking mouth. Did he ban Bettina? Like, where is she? Get her back up here.
2-minute timer. Plunder Phonics said I'm coming right back, bitch. So it doesn't matter to me. Fuck you. Fuck you, Plunder. Fuck you, bitch. Oh, and by the way,
Dude, this is not fucking. Copper, get in the fucking corner. God damn it, I'm doing something.
Fuck you.
Jesus Christ. Get her up here. Phantom, get her back here now.
I just messaged her. Maybe she'll come back.
I'm getting her
Why
back.
can't live ever just be easy? Just let it be a show. You better will.
Good, I need fertilizer.
Keem, Phantom was also kicking people from nature last night.
What?
You're goddamn right.
Yeah.
You're goddamn right. I was taking control
Okay,
of Lolcow
that is-
Naturals.
Okay, excuse me. That is fucking host abuse.
Yep.
Yeah, and you let her do it forever and a day.
What is her role, Phantom? Look at, does she have a host role? She has a host role with no power. Is that what we need to give to you, Phantom?
Yes.
No, but
yes.
the Phantom got his
You were
one leg
kicking
back.
people from my fucking show.
Nope. If he did that, then we nope. I'm taking your host role away. You're getting host with no power role.
Then I'm shutting this
Thank
shit
God.
down. I'm shutting this shit down.
Don't
Let
you
these
fuck
two
my
fucking
stream up. I
retards
swear
do
to
that.
God, I.
Then
They
you
can get my
poll
goddamn
people.
keys and my goddamn
Well,
wall.
don't break the fucking rules then. Why the fuck are you host abusing?
I did it once. Get the fuck over yourself, Keen.
No.
Really?
We're just hearing
This is
about it
twice.
twice. We're just hearing about it twice because you just moved Bettina and then Fupa came up here exposing that you were pulling people off of her show.
Yeah, the Phantom does what the fucking Phantom
That's
wants.
twice. Yeah.
And he admits to it, so it's like you can't even try and
That
deny
is
it.
twice.
Does what the fuck the
Do you know how to
Phantom
count?
wants.
Do you know how to count?
Okay, it's twice, and I'll do it again. Get the fuck out of here.
You can't because you're a host with no power now. You literally can't. So
Pussy.
okay, I don't care that you're calling me a pussy. All I know is when the girl comes back here to drag you, you're not going to be able to pull her from the fucking show.
And that's how that went. Phantom did lose his host role. And then, oh, I missed a super chat. I didn't fucking read out. Thank you, Glitterface. Glitterface with the Canadian 20 says, you've been busy this weekend. Will you be on fire still? LCU is messy. Yes, I have been very busy. If you guys hung out with me and Bones last night, we did 6 hours on nature, and then I did a little bit longer on Queen's, their members only stream. So I've been a little bit busy, and I will still be on fire, as far as I know, but you know, that this is the LCU, and things switch up around here at the drop of a hat. So as far as I know, I'm still here. This is still the plan. We're still doing weekend onlys. But I will need support from you guys if you want to continue to see me on fire, because a lot of the other B shows have done really well over the weekend. I think I did better at 6 p.m. honestly, but that's to be expected because of the time slots. But I do plan on sticking with Lolcow Fire and Lolcow Nature. And Lolcow Nature actually did so well this weekend. Like, I'm so proud of me and Bones. The chat, like, came out to support, and it was amazing. We had an A+, or was it an A or A+ report card? I don't remember. But it was a really good report card, and I was so happy with that. So because Bettina kept getting kicked from Lolcow Live, we actually got the upper hand, and we got the statement from her. We actually tried to get her on Nature to discuss, so we could have like a back and forth conversation with her. She ultimately decided that she didn't really want to come on camera. That way she didn't have to deal with, people jumping in, trying to harass her, interrupt her, press her. She didn't want to deal with that. So, thank you, Stolen Starlight, for the $4.99. Thank you, guys. So, that's how that went. It could be that I'm in a solo stream and that not in my regular overlay. That could be why my TTS is not working. So, actually, I wonder if I can do... I can do it this way. This should be better for you guys, actually. And it shouldn't lag like this. Okay. Anyway. And then the TTS should work now. I don't know if you guys can hear TTS, but I couldn't hear TTS. But anyway, okay. I'm like sidetracked. So because Bettina got booted off of Live, we actually got the upper hand, and she gave us a statement recapping her experience with Phantom. And I do have it right here. I will read it to you guys. Actually, let me screenshot this so you guys can follow along with me. And that way... One second. This is a lot. I need yet another monitor to do this. Let me pull this up. There we go. So this is Bettina's statement that she gave us. Bettina's statement DM'd to both Bones and Fupa. I was asked to make a statement about my personal experience with Phantom. I started talking to Phantom after the Fupa situation to offer my condolences and to offer support. And to offer support. There were a lot of e-dates with Phantom happening at the time, blind dates on Live and Alpha, and even hosts that were on panel with Phantom asking women to slide into his DMs to cheer him up. I thought Phantom was a nice nerdy guy, and after messaging with him, I thought we were on a path to pursuing more than just a friendship. He almost immediately gave me his personal phone number, and I agreed to a FaceTime call. During the call, We were flirting. He suddenly panned his camera down and showed his penis and touched it without warning on the first video call. However, I continued to speak to him because I was interested in an actual relationship and believed that was where our conversations were leading to. I am only stating this publicly because I want other women to be aware that this is a possibility when having private communications with Phantom. I chose to continue to speak to him out of my own free will. I was under the impression he was only speaking to me in DMs through FaceTime calls because of the things he said to me, i.e., he was probably leading her on, making her think that she was the only one. And we have seen that that's not the case with Phantom. He's been talking to a lot of bitches. I had no idea he was messaging so many other women throughout the Discord. I did not know he had a quote-unquote girlfriend until he stated it publicly on an alpha show. I would like to close this chapter and leave it all behind me going forward. I just want other women to be fully informed of how he behaves in private before choosing to speak with him. And that was what Bettina had to say about it. I do think that's... Do we really have 325 people watching right now? Can we get a like? That is kind of crazy. It's like 2:30 in the morning, and that's 300 people here. That's crazy pants. So if you're watching this, please give the stream a like. Show some support and some love. I would love that. Oh, also... Who donated that? Glitterface. Do you want me... You did a 20. So like, you could do 2 names on Copper's face if you want. If you want to do that, tag Lolcow Fire in the chat and let me know what you want me to put on his face. And where, if you have a specification. Because I want that thing filled up. I want him to look like fucking... what's that guy? Who are like the guys that went to prison... And he had, like, tattoos all over his face. He, like, tattooed a fucking skull on his face. And he called himself the Joker. Courtney, welcome to Ban World. Courtney, thank you so much for the support last night on Nature. I do, like, recognize names. And I see you guys, like, follow me around in different chats. And I see you guys also supporting other streams. And I do appreciate it. So, that was Bettina's statement. And then it comes out the Phantom was fucking a third person. Well, I shouldn't say fucking a third person. He was fucking with a third person because some of these other ones, it was not confirmed that they even ever met in real life. They were just like talking online, messaging back and forth, flirting, sending nudes, who knows. So this is when I disclosed... Actually, there was another... I actually went on Lolcow Live and dropped this bomb, but this is me talking on Cash after the fact. Stolen Starlight, welcome to Ban World. Thank you so much. So before I get into this clip, I actually did go on Lolcow Live when some of this shit was happening, and I said, oh no, there's another one. Another one. And I said, he's been fucking with Lila. Who is Lila? Lila was a host in the LCU. She's been a host twice. The first time she was on Lolcow Fire with, I don't even remember her name, but it was a redheaded girl from overseas. And she was doing Lolcow Fire with her. She ended up getting a real job and that she couldn't do the time slot anymore, so she stepped away from the LCU. She recently came back with some other Voldemorts, and she was placed on Milkers, and this was, like, recently. She was placed there, like, last week. I mean, she hasn't been there long before all this shit came out, and then the Milkers drama, she stepped away from Milkers. It's been a lot. It's hard to keep everything in order around here, but I did go on there and drop that tea. Everyone was fucking shocked on Lolcow Live, and then this is me, I believe that later that night, talking about it on Cash. So let me get this pulled up. I love Lolcow Cash. It is honestly one of my favorite shows. Phantom that was not exposed today.
He's with the PBF too?
No, but I will say that he is indeed fucking someone else, and they are in the Discord.
It's the girl you brought up on Bones. We already know that, bro.
No. It's not the two that we're talked about already. There's
That's why he
another
doesn't
one.
wanna leave
Of course,
the
there's
fucking
another one,
beat.
dude. After all that shit that fucking happened, and I was still on Alpha, and I was going through the fucking comments, he was talking to women in the fucking comments, and I confronted him on it.
And
Phantom gets so much pussy.
He would. You notice how no one looked at Phantom until I was interested in him. I gave him this clout. I gave him this clout. If it wasn't for me, nobody would be looking. No one would be looking at him.
Not clout, bro. Fucking some dumb ass lonely bitch in VC. That's not fucking clout. That's fucking.
What I'm saying, Tina, is no one fucked with Phantom before I came along, and it's like the good luck Chuck thing.
Well, then you know what? Then they didn't listen to your story. Where he was obsessed with you, where he doxed you, where he put you in jeopardy. So like I said, desperate whores looking for some dick.
You know what? You know what they see in Phantom?
The way Tina said dick. Tina's spitting facts here, which, let's be honest, when is Tina not spitting facts? Yeah, it's crazy that anyone would be interested in him after the whole fat camp shit. Like, this man literally doxed me, and he wouldn't leave me the fuck alone. He was looking in my windows, and some women literally looked at that and said, yep, that's the one. That's the one I want, which is wild.
Fucking dog walked Phantom, and he still wanted to fuck with me. He was still obsessed with me, and they fucking like that shit because they know that they can treat him like shit, and he ain't going nowhere. Look at how Keem treats him. He ain't going nowhere.
He came walking back in.
He's a bitch. And girls look at that and they're like, yeah, I can walk all over him. I can have my fucking, like, dominant females that like to have control in the relationship. They look at Phantom, they're like, that's my mark.
100%.
Well, see, the problem is when you had him, he just got his tax refund. So he was able to buy you all the fries you can eat. And they seem to think that he still has that. And unfortunately, he's not doing as well.
No.
That's why
he's been out of a job for like 6 months.
Sad. It's sad that men cannot go out like they used to, go to functions, go to a fucking birthday, go to a party and meet somebody. They got to come into a BC or get on Bumble, Humble, Grindr, and all this other crazy shit. I didn't live in this world. That's why it's all weird to me, bro. It is. I don't live in that
just
world.
men though, because he's meeting women that way.
Oh, God.
It's both. Men and
Breadstick.
women are meeting.
That's why they won't leave the LCU. Not because they want to be clout. They can't get laid. There's not enough desperate women.
Clock it. Clock that, Tina. So, is this where I dropped that bombshell? No, this is still another cash clip. But, okay, so that was when I was kind of hinting around. I got my clips mixed up. That was where I was hinting around that he was a fucking some other bitch. This must have been the day that I had dropped it on Lolcow Live and then talked about it later on Lolcow Cash.
But yeah, Lila is fucking Phantom. And
that's gross.
Yeah, and so that's why you notice when I went on live that he didn't deny fucking her. He just said that we're friends. I can't have friends.
We just hang out.
Why would she want to be with him?
I don't know. I don't even know why I wanted to be with him. Looking back,
I was
that
going to
was
ask
the
you,
biggest mistake.
What is the attraction?
I don't know. He doesn't have money. He's jobless.
All that shit in his house.
Maybe she likes hoarders. I don't know.
She's probably a garbage picker, dude. She fucked that nightmare.
Go dumpster diving.
She fucked that nightmare. Now she's fucking on Phantom, dude. That's crazy.
I mean, Nightmare was a choice. Phantom's a choice.
Yeah.
Those are two extremes.
Maybe
Yeah.
she likes ugly guys. Some women do like ugly guys.
That's true.
Oh, she ain't the cutest thing in the book.
I think Lila's
Yeah,
pretty.
but those fucking titties, man,
they're like this.
They're like a fucking countertop she's carrying, dude.
I know. I was like telling her the other day, I was like, I've never seen tits that have a crease up here because they're so fucking big.
They're huge. Bang Bang's in chat. She sent over a New Zealand.
And that was that. And then, of course, today or yesterday, they finally exposed the fact that it was Lila. Lila was Phantom's camera woman, and then they finally exposed it. They were like, "Oh, you're a camera person," and then it came out that it was a woman, and I was like, "Dude, that's fucking Lila. I know her fucking voice." And then they were doing a date or something, like a Lolcow live date, and they both looked fucking miserable. Lila looked pissed. She looked like she didn't want to fucking be there. They kissed, and Lila like visibly winced. So it was terrible. And I have a photo that kind of proved that Lila was at Phantom's, but I feel like now that all of that has happened over the weekend, I feel like there's no point in showing that because everyone knows. So, but I had a screenshot that Lila had said that she was pregnant in another chat, in a Baldi's chat. And then when confronted about it on live and on live streams, her and Phantom just kind of wanted to play the well, guess we'll just have to see. I guess we'll see in 9 months. So who fucking knows? But I do have that receipt right here. From XOXO Lila, yes guys, I'm pregnant. Gender reveal party soon. And there's the receipt on that. So who fucking knows? If she is, that's gonna be a major storyline for the LCU, honestly. Because everything is content around here. Okay, so I'm not even going to get into, we all saw Lolcow live, right? We all saw that shit. So I didn't update my docket. But there was also some other fuck shit that Phantom was doing. He was, during his whole Dark Phantom arc, he went into Lolcow Crypt and he started, like, accusing Glammy and him of having some sort of fucking relationship, or maybe they had been fucking or fooling around at fat camp or some shit. And so this is where he went into Lolcow Crypt. And I will say, Glammy was already so fucking upset over the Boogie and Desi doll situation. And it was just really shitty of Phantom to go in there while she was this upset and make it 10 times worse. Like, you can literally see on her face how upset she was, and he just saw that she was down and decided to, like, kick her fucking teeth in, which is very shitty. It's a coward move. It's a bitch move. And it was gross. So this is that clip.
Sincerely say, I mean it.
Manson, what did you allegate?
You fucking shit on me too now, bitch? I thought we were keeping everything in the DMs. Are those fucking tears?
You're disgusting. I've never done anything with you, you fucking weirdo. You're so
I can't believe this. I can't believe this.
Are you serious? I would never cheat on my husband. What is wrong with you? Go pick on somebody else. God, you're trying to smear my name all over the world. What is wrong with you? I would never hurt my husband. You guys are gross.
I cannot believe this
Means
one.
more to me than anybody in here. Shit.
So that was that. And then there was more information that came out. Apparently, Phantom not only made this allegation against Glammy, but he was making AI, like sexual AI videos of him and Glammy. And this was when it was brought up on Lolcow Live.
Earlier today, Phantom said some disgusting shit about nutting on your face.
Yeah, which was incredibly inappropriate, by the way. And then making AI videos of me, too. That's disgusting, Keem. That's really
did that?
gross.
I didn't know he did that.
He
actually
did.
did.
He put AI
He was sending
videos
me
in
images.
the main about Batgirl and me kissing or something.
You did not do that, Phantom. Did he do that?
You're goddamn
Yes,
right.
Okay, that
I
is
did.
okay. That is highly inappropriate. You can't be doing that.
That's
The Phantom
like,
does
Phantom,
what
I'm-
the Phantom wants. Are you
Phantom,
kidding
if
me?
you don't do that,
That's so gross.
if you
I'm
don't go
married,
fucking,
Batgirl's married.
if you don't go delete that shit right now, Phantom, like we're gonna have some serious problems. I'm not joking. I don't give a fuck who you think you are, but that is like way too far. We don't let fucking fans make sexual gooning weird AI shit. Like, no, you're gonna delete that.
No, Glammy, get it right. He made a video, an AI video of you and Brantley making out while
And
he
he was-
watched and kissed you.
What?
And he was sending unsolicited dick pics as well.
is.
Would you like
He
the video,
told me it was
Keemstar?
Batgirl.
Let me see this shit.
All right,
And unsolicited dick pics, apparently.
Forward it to the-
Oh yeah, he's been sending unsolicited dick pics
Yep.
too. Tater got
To
one live on
who?
Crypt.
The Tater.
I send it to
Apparently
anybody that
Cece got
wants
one
to
as
see
well.
it.
Disgusting, bro.
Tater didn't want to see it. She said you have
You're
little dick
digging
energy,
yourself
and you sent
into-
it to her
Okay.
saying,
So
no, I didn't.
fucking gross, dude.
Well-
Whatever happened to
funny in
that rule
Texas.
that you made up where that nobody's allowed to make sexual AI videos of people? What
I
happened to that?
am very clear that that is not Brantley. Thank God it is Batgirl. But I'm still disgusted, just like I would if it was fucking.
Anybody, in general, it's gross either way you cut it. Shut up, Phantom. You're so gross. You're just disgusting. Batgirl's, she doesn't want you. I'm married. I don't want you. You're gross.
Phantom, you got to apologize.
Disgusting.
I didn't realize that this was a literal like 30-minute clip. But that's basically the gist of that. I want to get into he did make an apology at one point. Yeah, this is it. So, yeah, they went back and forth about the whole fucking AI corn bullshit, weirdo fucking gooner videos. And apparently, Phantom was forced to make an apology to Glammy. And here that is, right here.
We talk about people breaking crimes around here. How about Fupa breaking the law against Keem? And she's still here. So what the fuck does the law have to do with anything?
Okay, listen, Phantom.
Wow.
Phantom. Glammy is seriously hurt by your sexual harassment and the fucking AI videos, which might be a fucking crime. I, looking out for you, am going to advise you to actually ask for forgiveness and apologize.
Fine. I'm sorry, Glammy. Are you okay? It was all just a joke. Not.
It's not funny.
I'm
That's not
sorry.
funny.
Does he have a split personality?
Just because the fact that you're saying sorry, just because he told you to. That's it. Before you're sitting here rah-rah and whatever, and you don't really give a shit. You're only doing it because you want to, like, tar and feather for Keem, and that's it. You're such a fake person, just like so many other people in here. Go fuck yourself. Take your apology and shove it up your fucking ass.
Glammy, to be fair, you've been crying all fucking day. This morning you were crying.
It's been a really
constantly
long
with
day,
Boogie.
okay?
Like, Do you have like a glass of water on your desk so you can like rehydrate? Honestly, I'm asking
Fine,
genuinely.
Copper. I'm an adult. Okay, I'm fine.
You don't act like it. I know, like, look, I do age regression in VR chat. I like to get in my little space too. But when you were
worry
talking to
about my
Keem this morning, like,
issues.
Keem, Daddy, Keem, he hurt my feelings. I'm sorry. I'm a feminist and you're the victim, but like, damn, there's only so much whining I can fucking take. This
Then
is not,
go.
like, what is happening? And like, the way Boogie's grabbing the fucking Yo Mama arm looks like a black dick. Sorry.
No, it
Like,
does
what is
not.
happening right now?
You are a walking contradiction,
arm.
my friend. 1 minute
No,
you're
I'm a
sitting
feminist,
here.
but I'm just saying, I'm calling a spade a spade. You're a whining fuck. You're whining.
Talking about feminists, and the next
Constantly.
minute
Shut
you fucking get
up.
holes in a fucking.
So that was his lame ass apology. No one's fucking buying that. It didn't seem sincere. It was a shitty apology, and it was very obvious that he was forced into it, which we know that he was because of everything that they were discussing. But like he couldn't even be fucking sincere about it. Like he's not sorry. He only did that to fucking abide by fucking Keem's rules. And I'm glad that Glammy clocked his ass on that shit. Now, I'm going to put another goal on the screen because I don't know about what they did on, what was it, yesterday? But Alpha, they had a 50 member bomb. What was this? Yesterday? And so I would like to beat them, honestly. So, chat, can we come through and blow them out of the water? We already had, I believe, 2 members. No, I was honestly, how many? 1, 2. Yeah, we have 2 members. Yeah, so 2 out of 50. Why is it not working? 2 out of 50 members. Actually, I would need 55. So there's that. I know you guys come through, especially, and I see a lot of you guys that hate on Phantom. So can we like just do it just out of fucking spite? Can we get 55 members just to fucking spite Phantom and Alpha? Also, I don't have the clip, but I was watching Saturday. I don't know, what time did they go? It was early in the morning and I was still awake. So, Phantom made a very disgusting racist remark towards Chunky. And Chunky was trying to like hold him accountable, but like, I gotta say, Chunky, you need some more fire. Like, you need some more passion when you're gonna call out. And I know that that's probably like out of your comfort zone, but like, feel free to actually like pop off on that bitch. Like, we need some spunk and some fire. Cause like, she'll try to like address someone or like hold someone accountable. She does it in such a nice, calm way. And I'm like, I want to see some fucking passion with that shit. You know, look, I'm a messy girl. And I like when people fucking pop off. And I am actively working with Bones to try and make him a more outspoken, less concerned with other people's feelings, because this is the LCU and we don't care about people's feelings over here, okay? Let's just be honest. So after all this Phantom bullshit, Big Murph went on a fucking monologue about her feelings with men, or about men, and it was iconic, and I just feel like we can all relate to Big Murph when she goes off on this fucking rant, because clock that shit. Clock it. Let me speed.
When men used to do things like die? Remember when they used to go to fucking war?
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what he does? And you want to know what men do now? They bitch and complain and gain weight. You're fucking tired of working? Go die in a war. You don't want to fucking have a wife and kids. Maybe you should have thought about enlisting so that you could fucking get killed.
Sure.
Let's
You heard it here
fucking
first, I
send
guess.
them the fuck back. I'm for the national draft up to the age of 50. Get them the fuck out of here, dude. Send them away. These motherfuckers are always fucking walking cockeyed in the fucking middle of the grocery store aisle. Fucking move. Don't know how to say excuse me. Don't know how to say please and thank you. Wearing fucking cargo shorts. And you know what? You know who else wears cargo shorts? Fucking
Who?
Phantom, dude. And look at him. He's a fucking creep. My God, if we would have fucking known then what we know now, who knows what fucking would be different? He wouldn't have fucked Fupa, that's for sure. That never would have fucking happened. Now he's fucking on Lila? Lila, I thought you were fucking on Nightmare, bitch. What the fuck?
Whoa. Oh, Phantom and Lila are hooking up?
That's what I heard from the little bit of live that I fucking saw today before I had to leave for this concert. Guys, if you are in the fucking chat, fucking correct me if I'm wrong, but is that not what was being fucking said on the show?
He couldn't handle all that.
Yup. I love Big Murph monologue. That was fucking, she was on point with that. I agree 100%. These men need to go back to fucking war. We need to make men again. Okay, so we're almost at 1 hour in. Now I'm going to transition into the AMAC and Tater beef. Because this shit exploded on Lolcow Nature the other night. So I'm going to first go into a little bit of the backstory because I know a lot of people were confused. Because when they popped up there, no one knew why they were fighting, how this started. Everyone was confusion. So let me pull up a little bit of the backstory, and I also have some more of my thoughts and feelings on why this kind of escalated. So we'll get into that as well. I'll say I was watching Milkers one night, and Fluff came over, and then whoever had the back end to Milkers was typing in chat and said, "Oh my God, $50 to kick." And I don't know if it was Tammy or Melcifer, but they left, and then I went over there and said, "Hey, by the way, I don't know who's has the back end, but they just said 50 to kick." And so they went back over there to confront, and I don't remember who actually put it in chat. But that started a little thing. And that's kind of where all of this started, right? But I think it started to escalate even more because AMAC had been putting her name out there into the ether on trying to get Rewind. It started happening around when Sweet Tea was out to give birth. And AMAC had said several times in main chat, on air, that she was putting her name in the mix, in the drawing for Rewind. And then Xylee got Rewind. And I think that because Tater got Rewind, she kind of felt even more slighted, because AMAC is the type of person that she takes everything to heart, and she does get like overly sensitive about people on shows that she may have possibly wanted to be on. She was on I think she wanted maybe not, maybe she didn't want Bus, but Angie wanted Bus, and at the time her and Angie were working together, and they started hating on me. And I remember AMAC talking shit like, how does this person just come into the LCU and get put on one of the biggest shows? Like, that's not fucking fair. I've been here for X amount of months. I've put in this amount of work. Like, we don't get recognized around here, and then these newbies come in. Like, I remember this because I was watching Chubby, because people were telling me that they were talking so much shit. So I made it a point to watch Chubby almost every day to see what type of shit they were talking on me. So it was very clear that AMAC and Angie had a vendetta against the new people that came into the LCU. And at the time, I was put on Bus. Bus was already established. So I was the only one that was put on a big show right off the bat. But then later, when Gigi left and me and Foxy were put onto Queens, then she started talking shit on Foxy and me. And it was very obvious that she wanted Queens, even though she'll sit there and deny to this day that she never wanted Queens. I call fucking bullshit because, one, she was filling in on Queens to run the OBS. And there was one point where she even said, I rearranged my entire work schedule in order to be on Queens, in order to be able to run OBS for Queens. And then she got picked over. Okay. So I'm not going to lie, I would be pissed too, but like, I would just admit that I was pissed off. Like, I wouldn't sit there and try and backtrack and say, oh no, I never wanted Queens, because everyone can see right through that. Like, it was very obvious that she wanted a bigger show. She wanted Queens. And I believe at this point, this was before Fluff. She was still on Chubby at this point. So yeah, she wanted a bigger show. And in this argument with her and Tater, she even admits that Rewind is like everyone's dream show, which is not true. Maybe back in the day it was, but that Rewind is, to me, not a top show. It's just not. I think when Zay left, that it just fell apart, honestly, and it really hasn't picked up steam. I will say that Hatred and Turbo would kind of had some good moments on Rewind, but then they left, and it just seems like it can't get traction. That's my view of Rewind. And so when she said that, I was just kind of like, no, not everyone wants to be on a reaction commentator type of show. So, but it was very telling that she had said that, right? That, oh, Rewind is everyone's dream show. No, it's your dream show, obviously. And so when Tater got it, she probably felt some type of way about it. Let's be honest. So that's a little bit of the backstory, right? And so this shit has been brewing for, I would say, 2 weeks at this point. This whole, like, Fluff versus Milkers, like, these kind of backhanded digs, and it was very subtle. But you could tell that there was some tension between them, right? And so, finally, they start kind of full-on addressing it on their respective shows. So here is AMAC talking about the beef between her and the Milkers.
All right, that one woke me up. Oh shit.
Oh God. So okay. It's funny how all this Milkers drama started anyways, because it was all fucking made. They wanted to manufacture an argument between us. So I'm gonna try and do a TLDR. Yeah. We were put at 10 p.m. on B circuit, okay, which is fine. Sweet Tea, that wasn't a good time for her. She needed midnight to make sure that her kids were in bed before she started her show, so that her kids, her son wasn't up and around making sure he was settled and asleep before she did her show. That was the only fucking thing. Yes, we were sad we were against Rewind because we wouldn't have been able to watch, but it was mainly because of Sweet Tea's situation, okay? So we were trying to figure out how to possibly make that move for her. Sweet Tea mentioned that they didn't keep their redirect, which was true. Like, you can't fucking deny the facts of the fucking numbers. And then they got all pissed off. And then I went behind the scenes to kind of explain, like, hey, this was really the thing. It's not that big of a deal. We were just trying to get it figured out for her kid situation. And they wanted to manufacture a fight. They wanted us to come up there and start an argument. I can't fake fight, okay? It wasn't gonna feel real. So yeah, it didn't last very long. So I'm sorry. I can't fake the funk. That's why you don't manufacture shit. So anyways, we had fun jumping up on their panel. You know, we thought that they liked us coming up there. And then all of a sudden, they had a fucking problem with it. And so, yeah, I said, we're not going to come back up. If you guys don't want us, we're not going to come back up. Why? Like, I don't get the problem with that.
No, that's exactly how it played out.
You know, so, like,
Go
don't.
back up there after that either.
Yeah, we can understand if y'all don't want us up there, but then why not say it to us when we were on the fucking stream? They waited till we left to say, oh, why are they always coming up here? Y'all couldn't say that to our fucking face?
Mama B is right. I think they're deflecting the blame because they know that, like, we didn't hold the redirect too good either, but I feel like we did a little bit better, but it doesn't even matter. Well, like, I feel like they're just trying to switch the blame for why they weren't doing as well as they should have been doing.
Right. And we held the rewind redirect, we held pretty good because, like Billy said, it's kind of the same audience. They would send like 800 to 900 over to us. We would hold about 500 to 600.
That's a lot different than 200 to 300.
Yeah.
I feel like.
And sometimes under 200. They were, I remember one day I looked and they were literally at 196 while we were still live. Bitch, I held more than your fucking, your viewer count by myself yesterday morning. So get the fuck out of here. I was by myself and I was holding 350, bitch. You had 4 people on your panel and you had less than 200. We are not the same.
And I just didn't like how, like, I don't know, what's the word? I guess ungrateful it seemed. If I was someone donating and I heard Tater say that, like, you know, I don't give a fuck about milkers, I don't want to be here kind of thing, it would hurt.
Yeah, and like Aaron said, they could be polite and say, we love you guys, but we need to focus on our show without interruption. Or just stop fucking popping in here. I would have took that and been like, okay, well, stop, you know, but to wait till we leave to say something, that's fucking hiding your hands. Hiding my hands because I'm talking shit in main chat. I have a fucking job. I can't be popping up on everybody's panel during the day.
No, that makes sense. And honestly, it's just like, at least we know who they are now.
Yeah.
Like, so there's that. Someone said that it was announced that Tater was the new host of Rewind permanently. Is that true?
I didn't hear that, but if I did, if she did, I think it's because Xylie's coming back.
I feel like, oh, you think it's because Xylie's coming back?
Well, Xylie is coming back. I don't know if she's going to come back to Rewind.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know.
Okay, yeah, you might be right. 2 shows was probably a lot more stress on her than it was worth anyway. I hope she comes back sooner than later because she's like the only one that had actual knowledge of what's going on, you know? I mean, Billy does too, but she was really good at the recapping stuff, I guess you'd say.
Yeah. Chubby usually has 200 to 300 at the time. That's not, what are you talking about, John Fawn? I'm not talking about Chubby.
T here.
Thank you, Dawn Shell. Thank you so much. Thank you. I really appreciate that. I agree. Nature is the new, like, that's the place you go if you want to hear the tea. I do feel like me and Bones, we've had, like, exclusive tea almost every day this week. So it's definitely the drama, the tea, the breaking news type of show. For sure.
I don't know what Chubby's doing these days. I haven't watched them yet.
No. Well, they're on B Circuit, so they haven't even been live this week.
I haven't heard from any other hosts, I don't think, besides Phantom and Tammy or Jersey about their feelings on the.
Well, Denmark quit. Oh, talking to Malice. Gotcha. Thank you.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. No. At the end of Chubby, I think we had up to 400 to 500 before we got moved to midnight. We would hold. Yeah, at least 400 at this time. So, and I get it. I get people come here for Sweet Tea. I get Sweet Tea's the star. I knew that when Sweet Tea became my co-host. I needed to center the show around her. I'm not fucking naive to that.
I mean, that's all. Sorry, you got one cow, one rain.
Was that did that TTS go off? Because I can't hear it. But thank you so much. Only here because I can't sleep. Thank you for that. To help with the report card. I appreciate it, guys. If you have it in you, can you please help support Fire? Piper, come here. Come here. Get in your bed. Please help support the show. I would appreciate it. Also, I'm looking for a picture of AMAC that I had because if I get a $50 dono, I'm going to make a fucking poster of this photo of AMAC. And I'm looking for it because I think it would be fucking funny as fuck, honestly. Hey, guys. I'm looking. I know I have it. Let me see. There we go. This is the one. This is the one. Because I think this would be iconic. Let me share my screen. Hold on. If I get a 50 bomb, not a 50 bomb, but a $50 dono, I'm going to print this out. And it's going on my fucking wall along with all the copper posters. I have Foxy. Now, if I get the 50, I'm going to have fucking AMAC crying. And then maybe I should just take the copper posters down and just do fucking AMAC. Because I also have some amazing edits that my docket team had made of AMAC. Like, they have her as the Hamburglar from fucking McDonald's. Someone also turned her into a literal Big Mac. I have some crazy edits of AMAC. So if you guys want to see that, that would be fucking iconic. And I think this picture of her crying is just honestly fucking hilarious to me. So I'm not going to show any more of that clip of AMAC. It was kind of a long clip. But because of what AMAC said on Fluff, Tater responds on Rewind. She responds to that little monologue from AMAC. And you know Tater, when she goes off, it's a monologue. So I'm going to go ahead and put this, speed it up just a little bit. This is what Tater had to say in response to that. Here we go.
A little more into it, which I will address. But here's my thing, okay? My thing is the only fucking thing, and I have the fucking
shit
main chat screenshot too, where she.
Oh shit! I got the fucking 50. Oh my god! Thank you, Glitterface. Thank you so much. And thank you, B-Went, for the one gifted. If you guys receive a gifted membership, make sure you thank the person that sent it to you. And let me go ahead and update this. Because we are trying to blow Alpha out of the fucking water. Because they seem to think that they're hot shit or something. I don't know. They seem to think they belong on A Circuit, so I would like to prove that if anyone belongs on A Circuit, it's fire, okay? And I think you guys would agree. Thank you so much, Glitterface. I really appreciate you, and B-Want. All of my supporters, I really do. Thank you guys, it means a lot to me.
You, Mr. Billy. And she said, if you ever need a co-host that can play clips and pipe the TTS through, you know where to find me. Here's what I have to say, bitch. First of all, you never said a fucking thing about talent, okay? You only talked about your tech abilities. If that's the only fucking useful thing that you can do, sit the fuck down. Because guess what, baby? I got shit internet. The clips don't play right. I don't even have a full setup. And I'm where you want to be, bitch. I got Chubby. Got your show. Milkers, you bitched about that. I got Rewind. I will take everything you fucking want because I'm the better option, okay? That's why. You want to say talking smack, then you get in the fucking main chat and you start saying little digs and then you want to get online and act like it's all fun. And she wanted to call out, yes, on Milkers when y'all started acting like a dick out of nowhere because Sweet Tea wanted to tag Billy and be like, if we can have the A redirect, that would be great. Bitch, don't play that off like, oh, well, we were just trying to get that. Send it in the main, or send it in the fucking DMs. You put it in the main because you wanted it to be seen. And I didn't fucking know that anybody messaged you and said, oh, hey, let's, pretend fight. I got told about it right before I went on air. And when you popped in, I was ready, and then y'all couldn't even finish it out, okay? And then you want to sit there and be like, well, when we popped in, you guys said you didn't like it. Yeah, because when you popped in, you didn't fucking add anything. You made it awkward as shit, and we were trying to get through it. So yeah, we asked why the fuck you came, and you came to take part of the fucking audience. We're not stupid, AMAC. And aside from that, we said that, and then you want to get in the main again because you got little warrior fingers, and you want to tag me and say, you won't show up on your show anymore if we're unwanted. How come you didn't fucking jump up on my panel? You want to talk about me being too pussy? Where the fuck were you? Oh, in the main, doing fucking nothing. I got a job too, bitch. I got a full fucking time job, and I still find a way to jump up in that bitch. Murph has a full-time job. She still finds a way to bump up in that bitch. Bones has a full-time job. He still finds a way to pop up on that bitch. You're scared. It's like I said in Maine. You were born a fucking coward, and you're gonna die a coward, bitch. And until somebody takes me out of this fucking universe, I'm coming for everything you want, okay? Everything you fucking want. Don't play with me. And if you come up here like I'm calling you and you're coming, and then you don't even want to tag a bitch when you talk about him in Maine. You want to get in Maine. You don't even, you fucking sneak this. You don't even tag fucking anybody because you're a little pussy ass coward of a bitch. You want to pop up into Milkers, yell, and then mic drop and leave. Nobody gives a fuck. That's why you stayed on Fluff. That's why you never move around, because you don't matter enough, okay? All you do is sit there and cry and boo-hoo and pout and Keem, I want my roadcaster, I want my chain, I want my time slot. You're not getting anything, okay? It's mine, okay? Sit the fuck down. Shut the fuck up. Don't start this with me. You're a hack. You have no fucking talent. You sit there, you give medium interest in conversations and commentary while Sweet Tea does fucking everything, okay? Keep making your AI slap. Keep doing absolutely fucking nothing. Keep not impressing anybody. And then you want to sit up there and be like, well, that's not what Keem said. Yeah, because daddy had to come and give you a pat on the back, because if they don't, you fucking cry, bitch. You want to talk about a redirect? Check that fucking report card, AMAC, because for those, 2 weeks we were against each other? You out-earned us one time, baby. One fucking time. We were doing probably about $100 more than you every fucking time, okay? And I don't care if we're talking about money. I'm going to talk about money because you want to talk about a redirect. That's all you have to fucking say is about a redirect. Guess what, bitch? That small redirect earned more than you. You had a fucking channel with the same person since fucking April. Since April. You should have had that redirect. What are you talking about? Build a fucking redirect. Get your fucking fans if you're so goddamn talented and you know what you can do so well. Shut the fuck up, okay? If that's all you have to offer is, I'm gonna play clips and I can pipe a TTS, you're as useless as a fucking robot that sits there and does nothing. Suck my dick, you dumb whore. What?
And then Billy goes on. Whoops. Oh, my earbuds came out of my ear. That kind of hurt. Okay, get in your bed. Get in your bed, baby. Get in your bed. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it got clipped or cut off. But Billy goes into, whoa, what the fuck? Billy was shocked. He was fucking shocked. I don't know if Billy had ever seen Tater pop off like that. And so he was like, what the fuck just happened? Like, what is happening? He did not know what to say. He was speechless. Tater got him speechless. Clock it. And Tater was on point. She was calling out AMAC, and she was on point with everything she fucking said. And I saw someone in chat say that they can watch Tater pop off any day of the week or all day, every day. And I agree. And she even said, had a little bit more to say on Rewind. Let me pull that up. And this is what else Tater had to say. Because Tater said, actually, you know what? I'm not fucking finished with this bitch.
A little more into it, which I will address. But here's my thing, okay? My thing is, the only fucking thing, and I have the fucking main chat screenshot too, where she tagged you, Mr. Billy, and she said, if you ever need a co-host that can play clips and pipe the TTS through, you know where to find me. Here's what I have to say, bitch. First of all, you never said a fucking thing about talent, okay? You only talked about your tech abilities. If that's the only fucking useful thing that you can do, sit the fuck down. Because guess what, baby? I got shit, and then you want to get online and act like it's all.
Wait, was this the same clip? Why did I have this twice? This is the same clip. I think that was my bad. I accidentally put in the wrong clip in there. But she had more shit to say on Rewind. It was a little more that she had to say, but it's fine. So because of this, right? Because of this back and forth, shit starts popping off in main chat. And this was when I happened to be live with Bones. We were on Nature. And they start arguing in main chat because they've kind of been like taking digs at each other a little bit in main chat. It's mostly AMAC because AMAC will not pop up on a show and confront people. Well, this night she actually did. And they were arguing in main chat, right? Going back and forth. People were like begging them, like, take it to a show. You need to go on a show. Take it to Nature. Like, let's hash this out because it's been brewing for 2 weeks. Like, let's confront each other. Let's hash it out, and then we can like move on, right? So there were people spamming main chat, take it to a show. There were people in our Nature chat spamming, like, get AMAC and Tater up here right now. They're fighting. Keem stepped in and said, take it to a fucking show. So they did. And I have 4 clips of the fight, but it went on for about 30 minutes. So let's go ahead and get into these clips.
You can't say it on my show. Bitch, you said that in the main chat. You had every fucking opportunity to pop up on fucking Milkers if you were that mad about it, and you never did. You never did, because you're a pussy. And then, everything, it's in the main chat. It's not on the show. She keeps talking about, well, you don't hop up on my show. Guess what? First off, we had a show at the same exact fucking time. So, no, I'm not going to hop on that. I'm going to make my money without bugging.
Pink stars. Welcome to Ban World. I'm going to update the account on the screen. Thank you so much for joining Lolcow Fire.
People, something you know nothing about.
We have an
and
update
second
from
of all,
oh, welcome. I'm happy you came up, actually. I am happy.
Baby, bark.
I'm Bark. You're the one that looks like a fucking dog, bitch. Like, what is this manufactured drama? Stop trying to make a fight happen.
It's not manufactured, bitch.
It
you
is.
Stop talking shit.
Yeah, everybody talk shit. Where are we?
Okay, and I have every right to talk it back, you dumbass.
Okay,
I already addressed the manufactured drama. I said it didn't work out.
Can you let me? Can you shut your fucking mouth? Shut your fucking mouth
you just
for
said
once in your fucking life. Shut your cocksucker, bitch.
I am a cocksucker. Better than you, baby. Better than you.
You dirty.
Okay, wait, no, but Tater, wait, Tater, let her talk. Yeah, wait, just let her get some words in, Tater.
Oh my god. Okay.
You've been up here running your fucking cocksucker this whole goddamn
then
time.
say something.
I'm trying to go. I'm trying. Shut the fuck up, you stupid fucking bitch. I obviously triggered you. You're trying to make fake fights. You and Tammy tried to manufacture a fight with me and Sweet Tea. It didn't work. So you had to talk shit about us once we left the stream. Did you not?
Okay.
You couldn't say it to my face. Did you not?
First off, I talked about the manufactured drama. I said it fizzled out. But then
Thank you so much, Pink Stars, for the 5 gifted. If you guys received a gifted membership, please be sure to thank Pink Stars in the chat. That was very kind of you. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Now we're 9 out of 55 memberships, and we will beat Alpha. We'll beat Alpha's report card. I think we can do it, guys. I believe in you. We can do this. We can show Phantom who the real boss is around here.
Said, well, you want to sit there and say, well, you should have hopped up. You should have hopped up. Where the fuck were you when you were mad about the shit we were talking? You didn't hop up.
I came on Milkers. You guys complained after I left the stream. You said, oh, they come up here too much. They're like, tell me to my face,
you were
bitch.
mad about it. Hop up the next day.
Because
you didn't.
Okay, are you gonna let me? Okay.
Okay, so that was clip 1 of their fight. Let me get into the other clip. And yeah, I saw someone fucking talk about the echo with AMAC. Yeah, people were calling her out and they were like, dude, are you on the fucking shitter right now? Because it sounds like you're in the bathroom and you're taking a shit. And it would make sense. It would make sense why she couldn't cut her camera on if she was literally on the toilet. I'm just saying.
bitch.
I came up on your show. You complained about it.
Keep yelling, because you don't have a fucking point. You're a pussy. You're a pussy. You're a hypocrite. You've never done anything worth anything on this fucking platform. You're a pussy. I didn't give a shit that you were bothered.
Pussy when I came up on your panel. You won't even come up on my panel.
You were bothered. I didn't give a fuck that you were bothered. But you said, are you gonna shut the fuck up, Anak?
Am I scared?
I shut up for you, and you can't do it because you're a pussy ass bitch. You were born a coward. You will die a coward. You were raised to be a coward. You will die a fucking coward.
In the Discord already.
Yeah, and I'll say it every fucking day, every goddamn time. You literally reused all of your fucking points. You're useless. You're
Welcome
boring.
to the show,
You're
Tammy
not
10.
interesting. You're bad at what you do. Fail harder.
But you complained about me coming on the panel.
AMAC.
No, Tammy.
Okay, so here is when Tammy pops up because this beef was between AMAC and the Milkers, right? So Tammy pops up and I think she came in to try and wrangle what was happening. It didn't end up going over well because they were in the middle of their fight and I felt like you can't wrangle two people when they're this heated and they're just popping off. It's very difficult to wrangle that. So here is the next clip.
Mac.
No, Tammy, this has nothing to fucking do with you.
I mean, it does. I'm a milker as well. But
Okay,
you
but I
guys
don't
are
have
just
a problem
screaming
with
at
you.
each other. Nobody can understand a word you're saying.
Because she
that
keeps
day you
fucking
came up
talking
on
over
Wet
me like a
Wednesday when I
dumbass
was
bitch.
not there. That day on Wet Wednesday when I was not
what
there
world
because
are
I
we
had
living in?
stuff. You guys came on the panel. It was awkward. It did not come to the content. It was weird. The next
then
day,
say it to our face. Don't be a pussy and wait till we are gone off the fucking panel to say something. Don't call me a pussy if you can't say shit to my face. I came on your fucking panel, Tater. I said it to your face. You can't even tell me fucking.
You didn't. You whined in the fucking main chat. I don't give a fuck if you don't. Shut up, AMAC. Shut up, AMAC. Shut up, AMAC.
No. I came on your panel yesterday, you fucking bitch. I came on your panel yesterday. Do you not remember that, or are you too fucking stupid
because
to fucking
Keem
remember
was
that?
there. Because Keem was there, and you're pathetic.
I came up on your panel.
You do,
Keem
apparently.
Was on the panel today.
You
Where
do.
the fuck were you? Where the fuck were you?
Care.
So
no,
wait,
I don't.
wait. Can I just ask a question really quick?
Is it true that Fluff was going on Milkers like almost every day to siphon viewers?
No.
Yes.
We had more viewers than them. We had more viewers than them every night. How would we siphon viewers when we had more viewers?
That's what has been
It was a playful
around.
thing. We thought we were having fun with y'all. The chat liked it. We were bantering back and forth.
No, they didn't.
We didn't know there was a problem.
Oh wait, so I have a reoccurring. Sorry, real quick,
you
guys.
had to fucking talk
I
shit
see.
After we left.
Hold on, AMAC. I have a reoccurring question I keep seeing in the chat.
Okay, and that was clip 3. So, yeah, and I also forgot to mention, because honestly I had forgotten about it, but when Tammy came up to, talk about this situation, she started getting a lot of hate in chat, and because she started getting a lot of hate, it also contributed to her ending up quitting, and it contributed to her messaging Keem and trying to have a conversation with him, because she was upset that Brantley was in chat and going at her and saying you're not even doing anything, you're not wrangling this fight, just get off the fucking panel if you're not gonna wrangle and do what you said you're gonna do, you're just wasting space at this point. And that pissed Tammy off. So she kind of felt like because Brantley said it that it made the entire chat turn on her. I don't think so. I think there were people in the chat that were already kind of saying that. And then, of course, Brantley said it. And that, that's Brantley. That's the boss's wife. So that's going to carry more weight to someone than some rando in chat, right? So I think that really upset Tammy, and that's also what contributed to her messaging Keem about, like, I have all this value I bring to the universe. I work hard. I try and do my show. I plan a show. I deserve better. Basically, we can get into the screenshots if you guys want to, of the Tammy screenshots, because I have them and I can share them with you guys, even though I already talked about them on Nature, but if you want to see them again, I can definitely get into it. So this is the 4th clip from the fight. I didn't want to, like, clip the entire thing because it goes on for a really long time and they do start to loop, so I just wanted to give you guys, like, snippets of what was going on. So here is clip 4, which is the last part that I clipped of the fight.
We say that for everybody. When Shagger came up there, Melcifer put it up there. When other interns came up there, Melcifer put it up there. We put it up there when everybody comes up and the chat starts being like this. Shut up, AMAC. Shut the fuck up. Nobody cares about what you're saying.
Obviously,
so
they do.
When
they
we oh my fucking god, are you
Don't
dumb
ask
or
the
are
reason
you
was
stupid?
she's giving you the reason. Let her give you the reason. You asked the reason.
Fuck.
Okay.
We say that about everybody, and when that happened, right afterwards, after that night, you put in the main chat, well, we just won't come up anymore. First off, I don't give a fuck if you are or not, so I don't care for you to say that.
You call
but
me a pussy,
second
I
of all,
Well,
you
that
didn't
has been
come
a
up the
reoccurring
next
thing,
day.
AMAC. I know that you were.
Okay, and then Keem came up because it was looping and Keem was getting aggravated. I think some of the people in chat were getting aggravated because, again, they're looping, and I think the chat was just over it because they did feel like that it was derailing our show at that point, and the chat was just kind of over it at that point, And I did do a poll. I put a poll up in chat, who won this fight, and 72% of you guys said Tater. So, Tater takes the W on this one. Sorry, AMAC. Sorry, you taking the L on this one. Should we do more AMAC posters? Let me pull up. Oh my god. Oh, I thought that was a screenshot. I was about to say, I need to make that into a fucking poster. Hold on. I'm pulling up all these photos. And then you guys can, if you guys want to donate, and let me know which one you want me to turn into a poster. Give me 1 second. Oh my god. Can you imagine if I did a JC Johnson poster? Oh my god. Speaking of JC Johnson, there was a lot of shit that happened on fucking live today regarding him. I believe they got him a Uber to a different city in South Carolina, but the problem with that is, like, 1, he's still in South Carolina. 2, like, what's gonna happen when he gets, fucking, like, I just feel like it's not far away enough. And I get it, it's not their responsibility, but, like, if they're gonna pay for him to leave, just, like, at least get him out of the state. You know what I mean? They were also trying to work things out because of his dog, because he was, like, they were gonna, like, arrest him for trespassing because these people wanted him off the fucking property or the premises, and it was this whole big fucking thing. And basically it ended up with him getting in an Uber and, making his way out of town, I guess, but it was a shit show, honestly. Let me pull these photos into OBS so that you guys can see them. Bear with me. Give me 1 second. This is one option. Who remembers Zio? She had a short appearance on Lolcow Fire. And then, you know, she quit, so that didn't last long. But we did get some iconic. Why is it not letting me crop this shit? There we go. There we go. I don't think you guys want the name on Copper's face, so I'm going to take that away right now. Let me do that. And I have more images that I'm adding. Give me 1 second, guys. So yeah, back to the JC Johnson thing. Unfortunately, I feel like we have not heard the last of him. He did get banned from the Discord because of all the shit that has happened. And they were trying to help the dog because on live, he was like, well, I don't have any water. And so he was gonna give the dog fucking Sprite to drink. And we were like, no, don't do that. Actually, if you guys don't know, soda can actually dehydrate you even more because of the sugar. So that would have been a terrible fucking idea. And if it was a sugar-free soda, it could have been deadly because dogs can't have fake sweeteners. So everybody was like, no, red flag, red flag. And then it caused this whole big thing. The chat was going crazy. There was even someone in chat that offered $5,000 to take, in order to get the dog and save the dog. $5,000. And he was like, no, which I understand there's no amount of money that you could offer me that is going to make me get rid of my dog. So I understand him in that aspect, but also he's in such a a situation right now where it's like he's not gonna. You're in a position where you cannot you can't take care of yourself, let alone a fucking living, breathing animal. So it's like you can't, and there's a lot of people that have to make that hard decision. They don't want to give up their dog. No one wants to give up their pet. But it happens a lot, especially with elderly people, because, as you get older, you start needing help to take care of yourself. So a lot of elderly people have to end up giving up their animals, and they end up in shelters and the pound because they can't take care of it. But they have to unfortunately make that hard decision. There's also people that get terminally ill and they can't take care of, again, they can't take care of themselves, and they definitely can't take care of an animal. So again, they have to make that hard decision to give up their, or surrender, I believe they call it surrender, their animal. And it's never an easy decision, but sometimes, in life, you have to make decisions that aren't easy. That's unfortunate, but it's the truth. So, okay, I think I have all the photos on screen now. Let me cut this back on and move this. If you guys want me to turn any of these into a poster, drop a $50 dono and I will print these out. And I can, but if I print these out, okay, what do you guys think? Should I take the copper posters down and then turn it into an AMAC, and oh my god, I can make it a fatty wall. I could find more screenshots of Zio, and it could be Zio and AMAC on my wall, and it could be the fatty wall. Oh my god. So do you guys, if I do print out like a bunch of these AMAC posters, do you think I should take the copper ones down? What do you guys think? I do want to save this one of copper. I want to save that one because that's of him covered in a white creamy substance. So I want to keep that one. And then I have this one that I also want to keep because I put a hole in his mouth. And I think it's too iconic to get rid of. So that's where I'm at on that. Oh my god. And we're getting into spooky season. And what is more spooky than fucking AMAC and Zio? Zio does look kind of spooky, I'm not gonna lie. She's scary. Do you guys want me to cover the Tammy screenshots? Because that's the end of my my list of things that I wanted to cover. Granted, like I said, oh my god, someone said the Big Mac. Big Mac AMAC. Oh my god, that should be her new name. Are you sure my wall can support the weight? I'm gonna try, and then if my wall falls apart, we're gonna have to do a fundraiser in order to fix my wall if AMAC and Zio damage my wall. Yep, it's gonna be like Boogie, and I'm gonna have to hire somebody to come in here and fucking patch up my wall. Okay, someone said they wanted me to cover it, so I will just pull up all of these screenshots. Let me get them. Okay, what do you guys want me to cover? The fucking Tammy stuff, or do you want me to show you guys some of the JC Johnson TikToks that he made of Mike? And some of the screenshots I had of him talking about or sharing photos of Mike's kids on his Facebook. Okay, I have one for Tammy. What are you guys feeling right now? Tammy or JC Johnson? You guys might be sick of JC Johnson at this point because he was on Tammy. Okay, you guys want to talk about Tammy. All right, let me pull up these screenshots. Bada bing, bada boom. Let me pull that. There we go. So this was, I don't even know if you guys are going to be able to see this. Let me find part 1. So this is where Tammy had been talking to Keem, right? She was going off about, the whole thing about she felt like she needed or she deserved more. So I'm going to blast through these screenshots because we're running out of time here. So Tammy goes, "Do you want me to prove myself here or not?" They were screaming over each other and nobody could understand a word. I got them to stop. If I didn't go up there when they were bringing up a situation I'm in and talking and saying my name in the story, that would have made me boring. And why didn't you go up there? Like, I do not get what you want from me here, Keem. I'm getting zero direction. And here she's referring to the AMAC and Tater fight where she had went up there and then got backlash for going up there. And then she says, again, just adding some random intern is not giving direction. She's talking about Timu Rastov. So here she's talking about, like, this isn't going to help my show, even though apparently she did ask for a male co-host. And who is new and looking for a show, Timu Rastov. So here she is kind of complaining about that. Again, just adding some random intern is not giving direction. I think I'm far too smart for this place. And for this place, Keem, honestly, I'm not going to get rage baited by you guys are trying to do with Desi. I'm trying to actually entertain, not just go along with this manufactured BS you guys are trying so hard to push. I figured that out with Brantley bullying me in the nature chat last night. It's not going to stop, and I'm not going to be good enough for you guys no matter what I do. Keem says, LOL, Tammy, want to do a side bet that low-res Joe outperforms you? People love that guy. Tammy responds, you wanted me to prove myself. I did. Y'all thought it was me making it about me. It was so bad you had to go up there yourself, Keem. LOL. And then Brantley is pushing the whole Desi shit again after it's, we don't want manufactured shit. Y'all keep trying to oh, I lost my spot. Y'all keep trying to say you pushed her out, blah, blah, blah. Give her the show then if she's so good like y'all think. Give it to both of them. I don't care. I know the value I bring and the loss it would bring if I was done. He can outperform me any day. It's not going to last, and you're going to get bored and move on in 2 weeks anyway.
Fupa.
Hi.
I woke up just a little bit ago, and I have so much tea. I'm coming to your show right now to give some of it.
Oh my God, tea. What does it involve?
Oh, well, a couple different things. I got a DM while I was asleep. Before I do that, in the side chat, can you put a little promo for our show tomorrow? What we're doing with our auditions for the Wrangler?
Oh, yes. Can you guys see that? Can you guys see that? Or do I need to download it?
Let me see if I watch stream, if I could see it. I don't think I see it on the stream. Right now, I just see the text on the stream.
Okay.
Oh, wait, hold on. Let me put my TV.
No, they said yes. They could see
okay,
it.
Cool.
All right. If we get 10 more members, should I do it? 10 more members and you drop the tea? Or we have to save it till nature?
Yeah. I mean, we can, but...
Yep. We only have like 10 minutes left, guys. So if you want it now...
It's like actually like crazy. And what I can tell you is that JC Johnson has called me, and I genuinely cannot make up what he just told me. But while we wait on that, see if they want that tea, I'm not going to say what I know. But this is totally unrelated, by the way. If what I heard is true about who's going to Lolcow space tomorrow, that's going to be a crazy show as well.
Ooh.
Yeah, I heard the host that's going there, and if it's true, it's going to be really interesting. They're going at 10 a.m., right?
Yes, I'm thinking Iceman.
I'm not going to confirm or deny or give any hints, but I heard some crazy shit. I want to say this tea so bad. Come on, can we get these members?
Please.
It's like actually crazy.
You guys do not want to fucking wait until midnight. That's how long you're going to have to wait. Like literally an entire day almost.
I promise this is like probably one of the craziest turns of the whole story. Like it's crazier than, well, maybe not as crazy as the allegations he put on Tina, but it's up there. It might be up there.
Oh my God. Oh shit, we got 5 gifted. Come on, we need 5 more. 5 more, guys. 5 more.
And,
Thank you.
I did just get off the phone with him, and he did say that I can come up here and tell your audience because he wants people to not be aware of what happened.
Oh shit, I need 5 more, Lydia. Thank you, Pink Stars. Thank you so much. Guys, if you're gifted a membership, be sure to thank them. Let me update it. What's 5 plus 9?
14.
Okay, we're at 14 members.
5 plus 9.
I'm bad at math. 5 more, guys. We have 10 minutes left. 14.
Wait.
14.
When you, if we do hit this goal for the tea, make sure to put the promo for our Wrangler tomorrow on screen. So if it gets clipped, then people know. Oh wait, by the way, they're looking for people to audition with.
Okay, I got you.
Yeah. By the way, guys, while we're waiting to see if we get these members, if you think you can wrangle me and Fupa, if you think we need some help on our show, a lot of people think we might. Tomorrow's your chance. I think we have at least 2 people interested. Tammy was going to come up too and try it out, but obviously right now we don't even know if she's coming back.
Well, did you see what was posted in announcements?
Well, like earlier.
Yeah, they had a phone call and she quit.
Yeah, no, I knew that, but I don't know. I hope she comes back. I like her.
Yeah. Like I said,
Someone in the chat says, I wish I could audition, but I'm not gay. You definitely don't. Actually, I would prefer. I mean, I'm open to anyone, but I prefer like a straight guy, like almost like a steak type. I'd prefer that as a regular.
We need 5 more, and Bones drops the tea right here, right now. Otherwise, you guys are gonna have to wait. All right, we got 15. We got 1 more. Dawn Shell, welcome to Band World. That's 2 more. We need 3 more. 3 more members. 3 more members. Come on, guys. We're almost there. We can do it.
Oh, shit.
You can do it.
Wait, I just saw someone in my chat say I'm a journalist. No, that's cool, though. I said I'm a writer, not a journalist, though.
We're at 16. We need 3 more members. 3 more. 3 more. 3 more.
We got this.
Guys, I want the fucking tea. I hate when people have tea and then they won't tell me immediately. I need to know. I need it. You don't have to be gay to be on Nature. But
Every time I host auditions, people say, "Do I have to be gay to do this?" Like, I'm like, "No, you don't. I don't. I never said I want the gay people on the show. Fuck gay people."
I will say, thank you, Mama's the Bomb. Member for 3 months. We need 3 more members. Xylee, I think it involves JC Johnson. Like, they literally just got off the phone.
Yeah. It's fucking nuts. Okay.
Lydia. Okay, now we just need 1 more. 1 more. 1 more, guys. 1 more member.
I see people in the chat saying they miss Xylee. I miss Xylee.
I do too. I was actually just talking to Xylee right before I came live.
I said to her earlier, and I was like, having drama feels pointless when she's not there to recap it. Like, I feel like I'm just putting out drama to the void because the next day, no one's covering it correctly anyway.
Thank you, Pink Stars. Okay, we got it. We got it. Spill.
Oh, shit. All right, are you ready for this?
Yes.
Buckle up.
I'm kind of scared.
So JC calls me, and he says, "Do you know where I just came out?" Oh, no, actually, no, he's still there right now. But he says, "Do you know where I am right now?" And I'm like, "Where?" And he goes, "Take one guess." And I was like, "A hotel?" And he's like, "No, the hospital, because Boogie tried to poison me because the Uber driver gave me dog food and a protein bar. And do you know what was in that protein bar?" He's like, it was like chocolate and caffeine. And he's like, "I'm a blind person. I can't have chocolate or protein." So that sent me to the hospital. And Boogie's lucky he didn't try and kill me tonight. I don't know what his intentions were, but it sent my ass to the hospital. And I have all the paperwork to prove it. And another thing is that he says that he has an agent. He won't tell me who the agent is, but he said it's someone that got banned from the Discord is now representing him. And if we ever want him up on a show again, we have to pay him and go through his agent. But yeah, the most important thing is that Boogie allegedly tried to kill JC Johnson tonight.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
So, wait, he said that because he's blind, he can't have chocolate and caffeine?
Yeah, apparently he said he's been up on all the shows telling everyone that he has because of his blindness, he has a deathly allergy to chocolate and caffeine, and Boogie knew this, and he purposely got the Uber driver to buy a protein bar with both of those ingredients in them so that when JC ate it, it would send him to the hospital.
What? I've never heard of that. And it's obviously a lie.
Oh, he just sent me a picture right now to prove that he is in the hospital, and he actually is in the hospital. He sent me the wristband on. There's paperwork in the picture, and there's a hospital chair right next to him.
What the fuck? Dude, see, this is why his family has been trying to get him into a facility, because it's very clear he's not able to fucking, like, he's out of touch with reality, and then he just like something happens, and then he just jumps to these wild conclusions, and it makes no sense.
I just hope that whoever this alleged person is that is representing him that got banned from the Discord is not someone that got banned for really fucking weird reasons and isn't, going to do some weird stuff with JC right now. Don't know who it is.
Well, who do you guys think it could be? Who is JC close with that has been banned?
I don't know. I have no idea.
Xylee makes a good point. If he's in the fucking hospital, where's the fucking dog?
I don't know. Can hospitals take dogs with you if it's an emergency? I don't know.
Ask him if the dog is with him.
Let me ask.
I got a D on this report card.
Yeah, but I feel like the scales are like weirdly balanced because I've been seeing shows that like do good and they're still getting a weird letter grading. Like let me see. There was, like Cafe. I don't want to say their numbers because I don't know if does the report card show money, but they made a lot of money and they got a C. So like, how is that fair?
Did you ask him where's the dog?
I did. He didn't answer yet.
Okay, hopefully he answers before this ends. Because people are going to be fucking pissed if that dog's not with him.
I'm going to go out on a limb here, though, and say that he didn't lose the dog or abandon the dog. I feel like he probably brought that dog in with him.
People are saying that they can't take a dog inside the hospital.
Oh, shit.
Oh, what do you think of that? What do you think of the woman that was on live tonight?
His adopted big sister?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to pass judgment here, but I'm going to pass judgment. Taking one look at her, she might be substance abusing. I don't think she's all right in the head there. Maybe she's a nice woman. I don't know. Maybe it's the best thing that JC does go live with her out of the options that he has. Not the best solution overall, but as of right now, maybe he'll be okay with her. But I think she's an enabler. I think that she feeds his delusions, and I think she probably wants some of that money that he brings in monthly from the government.
Yeah, I like when she said the whole thing about she was like, "Oh, well, Mike should be honored that he's so that people like him so much to like imitate him." I'm like, are we like in reality right now? Like, what the fuck? And then her and Tina were going at it. I was like, what the fuck? And yeah, I agree. Like, some of the things that she was saying and then like not holding JC accountable, it really was not a good look. And I agree.
Yeah,
I think she may be I think she's probably smarter than JC, but I don't think she's much smarter than JC. I feel like I'll just say it makes sense why them two have clicked.
I have to say, too, his real sister, Taylor, we didn't get to see much of her in Rewind, so a lot of people are like, oh, she's stupid like him. Tonight, I felt like she was very normal. You know what I mean? Like, she seemed like, normal enough, but she seemed like she knew what she was talking about. She seemed to be aware of things, and I don't know, I didn't sense any bullshit from her, really.
No, I think, and I don't believe all the shit about his family that he's trying to spin. I think that his family is genuinely trying to think of what's best for him. And like, that's what he doesn't understand. Like, if he went to a facility, the family wouldn't be able to get his money, I don't think. Like, that is simply just to help him out. And it's very obvious that he needs it because he can't clearly take care of himself. Doxy Latte, welcome to Ban World.
Doxy's been on our show too over there on Nature. I just feel like, okay, so they got him out of Tina's area and dropped him off in a new town. I really hope that his adoptive big sister does come through with helping him get to her, because I don't know, I am concerned with where him and his dog are going to be now that they're in another random direction, like still having the same issues. They're just further away from Tina, fortunately, but why can't this lady come pick him up? Or maybe she doesn't have money or a functioning car. I don't know. But she used to be a taxi driver, right?
I don't know what she said. If that's true, that's kind of wild because Tina was a taxi driver.
Yeah, no, she said she was. Maybe that's why I liked her. Yeah, apparently she was a taxi driver or a cab driver, whatever, same thing, right? And that's how he met her. And when she dropped him off at the house, apparently she's also a hoarder
Can
inside
we
the
get
car.
any more last minute support? We have 1 minute left before I have to redirect you guys to Lolcow Babe, specifically members, but I will take anything I can get because I don't want a D report card.
I mean, you already got it, right? I don't think you can
Yeah, but I think
get it changed.
but I think the one that goes into host chat, it comes like 5 minutes later. So if there's any last minute things, it'll update for the host chat.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Again, I think this shit's unfairly balanced, though. Come on, there's if you look at Cafe's report card, they pulled in good money and they got a fucking C. So
that's true. Maybe it judges like how many of each category you get.
well, yeah, because it factors in like crowns and pay pigs, and those are like really hard to get. So that's just not fair to be judging their report card based off of things that don't come around often.
Maybe the pay pig and crowns should be like a bonus. And it shouldn't
Yeah, like extra credit.
Yes, extra credit.
Oh, and to correct you earlier, I heard you talking. You said you don't know if we got an A or an A plus. Bitch, we got A fucking plus.
Oh, period. We got an A plus. We got to get another A plus tonight. At least
yeah,
an A.
we're gonna try. We're gonna try.
At least an A. Okay, guys, I am going to redirect you guys to Lolcow Babes. Thank you for hanging out with me. We had like over 300 people here in the middle of the night, so I appreciate you guys for hanging out with me. And go enjoy Lolcow Babes. And do not forget nature tonight, because we're probably going to have some more tea by then, because JC is going to be spilling his guts to Bones all throughout the day, and we're going to have some exclusive tea, I'm willing to bet. And we also have maybe Wranglers that pop up, and you guys can maybe decide who you want, maybe as a third. I don't know. We'll find out. And then I did have a last minute $5 donation. Thank you, Wolverine. Did you actually miss the last 30 minutes alive where he was trying to help him? Where who was trying to help him?
I think they're saying maybe with the exploitation stuff, like how they were. I guess they must have been trying to help him. I don't know. I was asleep during the end of life.
Yeah, I was kind of in and out of sleep. So yeah. Anyway, bye you guys. Thank you so much. Be sure to like the stream on your way out.